DJI just dropped the latest Mavic 4 Pro, and we're all very excited because it's packed with some crazy technology. We're talking about rotating cameras, 100 megapixel photos, 6K video, HDR. We've got LiDAR, we've got bigger batteries, we've got parallel charging, and there's one feature that's got us feeling a little nostalgic, which is the fold-out screen. Massive Phantom 4 Pro vibes right there, taking us right back. But more on that later. In this video, we want to unbox, take it for a first flight, and give you our honest thoughts and reviews at the end about this new flagship content creator drone. So more of that very soon. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Aaron. I'm the founder of UAVISUALS, and we're an Australian-based business, and we love making videos. We've got tutorials on this channel, how-tos, job shadows, and we also have an online training school, so go check that out. But right now, let's get into this video. All right, guys, let's kick this off with what you get in the box. Now, this is the content creator combo, which I definitely recommend. You're getting the Mavic 4 Pro itself, a camera cover, 3 batteries, a multi-charger, there's some props, some cables, a carry bag, and of course the RC Pro 2 controller. Now, one thing to note, there are no ND filters included in this box. There was a bit of a buzz online about this new electronic ND system, but it looks like it wasn't quite ready at launch, and I'd expect it to be in a separate add-on down the line. All right, let's look at the drone. The build quality, it is premium, feels super solid in the hand, and weighs just over a kilogram. Now, spec-wise, most of it is the same as the Mavic 3, but here are some standout features I want to run through. It has inbuilt storage of 512 gigabytes. Now, this is awesome because if you forget your SD card, but not only that, that's a large amount of SD space. Okay, flight time. Let's look at this. On paper, it says 51 minutes on a single charge. We were getting between 38 to 42 minutes. So keep that in mind. You've got a maximum horizontal speed of 25 meters a second, which is about 90 kilometers at sports mode. Very, very fast for chasing cars and boats and trains and whatever else. We've got obstacle detection. Now, this is equipped with your standard omnidirectional obstacle sensing system, but we've got LiDAR at the front. So enhancing the safety there during your really, really complex maneuvers flying through things. All right, camera system, just real quick. The Hasselblad main camera is 100 megapixels. The second camera, the medium tele, is 48 megapixels. And then you've got your tele lens, the telephoto, at 50 megapixel. And they all support high-res video capture, which is really cool. And also the color profiles, D-Log and D-Log-M, which is great. Infinity gimbal, let's talk about this camera system. It's redesigned and offers 360 horizontal rotation, and it also supports upward shooting up to 70 degrees, which is pretty cool. All right, on to the controller, my favorite part. Now, the RC Pro 2 has got a 7-inch mini LED display that folds out like the old Phantom 4 Pro, but it's way slicker. It's brighter too at 2000 nits, which is about the same brightness as your new iPhone 16, which you can actually see very well in direct sunlight. Now, a couple of features that stand out, I want to run through it. Fold out sticks. There's no fiddly setup, so the actual sticks on your controller, as you open the screen, it will fold out. Really, really cool. You've got the rotating screen. So this is perfect for vertical shooting. And flipping the screen, it literally triggers the camera to switch vertical as well. Another handy feature. All right, then we got the sleep and wake mode. So when you fold the screen down, it actually puts the controller in a standby mode. Now, this is awesome for moving between locations where you don't want to turn the controller on and off. Now, it's also got a built-in mic, and it directly connects to the DJI mic. We're thinking for live streaming, journalists that are flying, or you've got someone next to you, you want to talk right where the screen is and what they're looking at. That's pretty cool. Even vlogging, I'm sure there's going to be some other cool uses for it. Battery life on the controller, 4 hours now, which is double what the Mavic 3 had. Thank you very much, because 2 hours is way, way too low. The other good feature about the controller is it comes with 128 gigabytes of internal storage. We're also looking at the Zero 4 Plus transmission system. So this has more range, more stable, and it's compatible with the Air 3 range and the Mini 4 range. So you can use it on your Mini 4. Brilliant. And finally, we've got this little rotating dial there on the controller, and this is great for setting exposure, ISO settings, and especially if you're using gloves. Very handy there. And when we took this for a spin, straight away you can actually feel how smooth this drone is at flying compared to the Mavic 3 and some of the other drones. The turns are more fluid, there's less noise, and way more refined thanks to this new propeller design. It's just an absolute joy to fly. All right, let's talk about the hardware. Now, the biggest talking point with this drone is the flight time. The battery capacity is 6,645 milliamps, which is decent. And on paper, it's saying 51 minutes flight time, but we were getting about 38 to 40 minutes on that battery. It's just shy of the battery capacity of the Matrice 4E. Now, this is the annoying part because if you, in your drone kit, if you have a Matrice 4E for inspection work and you also do creative work and you want the Mavic 4 Pro, it's completely different system. New batteries, new chargers. A little bit annoying. I wish they kind of kept it the same so you can have multiple batteries and minimal charges. Now, on the plus side, DJI has stepped up its charging game. It now outputs 240 watts straight into the charging dock, and it charges all 3 batteries, super fast charging at the same time. So you can go from 0 to full in about 90 minutes on one flat battery, which is pretty cool. Another change is the sensor placement. The LiDAR obstacle avoidance system is now at the front, and it offers more improved detection for forward flight, but just be careful when you're flying sideways or doing those pullbacks as you're relying on the old obstacle avoidance system. All right, creative nerds, this section is for you. Let's talk about the camera system. The Mavic 4 Pro has a triple camera system, once again, similar to the 3. So we've got a 100 megapixel Hasselblad main camera. This is the 28mm equivalent, and the aperture is 2.0. Then we have our telephoto lens, which is the 70mm equivalent. This is 50 megapixels, and the aperture is 2.8. Then we've got the telephoto lens. This is 48 megapixels and is equivalent to 168mm and also has 2.8 as the aperture there. Now, in terms of video, you're getting 6K at 60 frames for HDR video. Then you've got 4K at 120 frames, all that buttery, smooth, slow-mo action shots. And there's also some really stunning color we're getting straight out of the camera, thanks to that updated Hasselblad color engine. All right, hold up. Let's just go back a track and talk about this 6K biz. Now, that's a ridiculous amount of pixels. Let's just say you shot something vertically and your client wants you to, say, output something at 1080 horizontal. What do? Well, that's easy done. You can actually just crop out a 1920 by 1080 frame from that vertical video and still keep full HD quality. That's how much resolution we're dealing with. It's pretty cool. No reshoots, no dramas. Now, another thing that really stood out for us is that all cameras now support D-Log, D-Log-M, and HLG, which is a huge win for post-production workflows and also to keep your editor or colorist happy. All right, final verdict and thoughts. What are my thoughts on the Mavic 4 Pro? I think it is a serious evolution. It has better flight time. You've got more creative control. You've got that throwback controller screen flip out thing, which is amazing. We really love that. But is it right for you? If you have a Mavic 2 or Air series, that's a no-brainer. It's worth the upgrade. If you've got a Mavic 3 Pro, it depends. Now, it depends if a longer flight time is a big thing for you. If you want more creative flexibility with that rotating camera, more megapixels, vertical shooting, then yes, it's worth the jump. If you rock out with a Mini 4 or an Air 3 still, and you're still happy with it, perhaps think about upgrading the controller to the RC Pro 2, which is compatible. But if you absolutely need that high dynamic range or to shoot in ProRes, then this isn't for you. Stick to the Mavic 3 Cine or go with the Inspire 3. Some negatives I just want to touch on, and that's the price point. It's quite high, which may be a really steep for hobbyists. And then you've also got no ProRes codec on this drone. And I don't see why they didn't do that, because you've got some big internal storage as well, maybe just not enough computer processing. And also the electronic ND filter, which we were all hoping came with the drone, but now it is sold separately. I think it's around about that $200 price point. But I think from an operational point of view, my favorite feature on the Mavic 4 Pro is the parallel super fast charging on all batteries, charging all of them at the same time, getting you in the air way, way quicker. No need to buy a huge amount of batteries or extra chargers. And also that fold out quick deploy is awesome. His legs fold out, turns on, and you're in the air in less than 30 seconds. Simply brilliant. So this is a really quick hands-on. We'll probably dive deeper into this drone in another video. Let me know your thoughts below. Love to hear from you guys if you're going to be upgrading or staying put where you are. Let me know in the comments below. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.